Good afternoon, January 4th, 2021. Just gonna bring something to your attention. I've been kind of writing down notes and shit, just kind of keeping tabs on things. And I'm gonna bring to you folks something that's called the Project Bluebeam Project. Alright, I'm reading this off this piece of paper that I printed. Alright, so it's also known as the Divine Enlightenment Project, which is a Masonic conspiracy theory proposed by sergemonast. Let's keep an open mind to this. This ain't facts of what's going to happen, but just keep an open mind on what I'm going to bring to you, okay? This dude, he was a Canadian journalist, essayist, and a theorist. And he describes, UFO divine events as productions produced by power groups such as the United States government or NASA. Its supposed objective is to violate human conscience by trying to implement a new religion based on the New Age model in order to establish a new world order. And this is a book that was written on. The theory was first presented in 1994 in an audio by this sergemonast. He did an audio for this. I'm just going to quickly read through this. It looks like somebody was murdered after claiming that they had a history of heart disease. So it looks like he was murdered and claiming he had heart disease, but there was no history in the family or him of having heart disease. And they accused the government of Canada for the disappearance of their daughter, which allegedly aimed at discouraging their investigations on this whole Blue Beam project. Alright, so this Monas guy, he commented that the project would be implemented in 1983, however, it was postponed, and he hoped that the project would be completed by the year 2000. Alright, so the first stage is the re-evaluation of archaeological knowledge. According to the theory, the first phase consists of modifying current archaeological... I can't even say these fucking words. Alright, so there's stages. First stage is a re-evaluation of archaeological knowledge. According to the theory, the first phase consists of modifying current archaeological knowledge through earthquakes and other natural disasters caused artificially and in precise locations. Supposed new discoveries would be found, which would lead people to re-evaluate the basis of their religions, making believe that all religious doctrine has been misunderstood and interpreted. Second stage, spatial. According to the theory, three-dimensional holograms through laser projections in the different parts of the world with a different image, according to the faith of the ethnic group, would be part of this stage. This new image of God would speak in all languages. In addition, it will be proclaimed before the nations, imposing a single religion. Think about the schools that got rid of the religion. We got all these disasters with earthquakes and birds falling out of the sky, fish falling out, coming out of the sea, whales being dropped off in the middle of the forests, but now we got SpaceX and just pounded off, 60 satellites into orbit. You know what I'm saying? They didn't say what the payloads were. Next part of the space show, they say something here. Alright. This new image of God would speak in all languages, and in addition it would be proclaimed before the nations, imposing a single religion, a single type of currency, a single ideology, thus creating what would be called the New World Order, and people can die for a strange virus. This was on stage 2. They started pumping all those 5G towers and stuff like that. So here's the third stage. According to the theory, waves of extremely low frequency, VLF, very low frequency, and LF, low frequency, will locate human beings through their brains, making each person believe that their own God would be speaking to them from within themselves. Argues that such waves, produced by satellites, would be fed by computers that would keep databases of considerable size with information about the human being regarding their cultures, ideologies, policies, customs, languages, etc. 5G. December 29th, that just passed by last year, 2020, there was a COVID bill started which included a 180-day countdown for UFO disclosures. UFO sightings are up 283% since 2018. In July 23rd, 2020, the Pentagon will now make some findings public. Nashville bomber has bizarre writings with the revealing of beliefs in aliens and lizard people. Why are they talking about this shit? Something to fucking think about.